This video will walk you through setting up the SugarCRM and Enthusem integration. First, we're going to set up Enthusem mailer templates. Then in Enthusem, we're going to connect the SugarCRM and Enthusem accounts, which means we need to configure some users, map some fields, set update fields so when a recipient responds to an Enthusem mailer, we know what fields to update in SugarCRM, configure the mailer template to tell it which mailer to send, and create a WebLogic hook in SugarCRM. First in Enthusem, we're going to go to the SugarCRM integration, and you'll need some information from your Sugar account. First, your SugarCRM URL. Next, we need a consumer key and a consumer secret. And to get that, go to your SugarCRM account, and you have to be an admin. Go to your admin menu and click OAuth keys, and then click on the consumer key that you're going to use for this. And here you'll find your key and your secret. Now enter your SugarCRM username and password, and click Validate Credentials. Now when the page reloads, you'll see your SugarCRM users on the left-hand side, and all of your Enthusem users will be in the drop-down box. Now you're just going to map the SugarCRM user to your Enthusem user. For now, I'm just going to map the one user and leave the rest as no mapping. Now the next section, you need to decide for this particular campaign you're setting up, are you using contact fields or using lead fields? If you're using both, you can set up both. If you're using one, you can set up one and choose not to set up the other one. I'm going to set up lead fields just for this example. I created a field in SugarCRM called mailer date. Now this is a date field, so it's automatically pulling as available here. And I also created one called pickup code. And pickup code is showing in this list because it's a custom text field that I created in SugarCRM. Now what this section does is after an Enthusem card is mailed, we can push back the mail date and the pickup code back over to SugarCRM. This is helpful if you want to send out follow-up emails to the people you send cards to. The next section here tells SugarCRM what field to update and what value to update it to when a lead responds to an Enthusem mailer. I'm going to choose the field that I created called Enthusem Response. Now what happens here is when somebody responds to an Enthusem mailer by entering their code, we can update their value in Sugar to responded. But we're only going to do that if the lead's existing value is in pending response. These field values can be anything you want, but as long as you check the field value here and the update value here, it'll update accordingly. Now we need to choose which mailer template we're going to configure for the integration. You can do as many mailer templates as you want. You just go back in and repeat the same process. The mailer template we're going to use for this example is a simple design that we uploaded. I'm attaching a video. And down here we're using a simple mailer message and just going to hit Update Mailer Template. We'll come back to this in a little bit. But to configure that template, we just choose it from the drop-down box. I want to trigger this template to send when a SugarCRM's lead is in the status of converted. So again, first you choose the field, and then the value that you select down here is the value that will be used to trigger the sending of the actual mailer template. So we're going to click Save and Enable. And that's all we need to do in Enthusem for now. Next, we're going to go over to SugarCRM and go to WebLogic Hooks in the Admin section. Click Create and name your hook anything you'd like. And the URL is going to come from Enthusem, so go back over to Enthusem and choose the mailer template and click Integration Info at the bottom. This will pull up any integrations that you have configured in your Enthusem account. You're just going to copy the URL under SugarCRM and paste that URL in this box. The module is going to be either leads or contacts. In this case, I used leads. Trigger event should be after save, and request method should be post. Now we can create a lead to test our integration. And to trigger this mailer, remember we need to have the lead status set to converted. And now we see that our mailer was generated. We can click on the PDF proof, and you'll see the return address is that of the sender. The mailing address is the recipient. Here's the image that we chose for the front of this particular mailer. And on the inside, here's the card message that we specified. The card is signed by the sender. And there's the instructions for the recipient to go online and enter their access code to view their video. When the recipient goes online and enters their access code, they'll see the video or landing page that was intended for them. At the same time, this information is being pushed over to SugarCRM. You'll see that the Enthusem response field has been changed to responded, which can trigger a series of any other events in SugarCRM.